I'm Alessandra with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a look at the Alpinestars Stella SP-2 V2 gloves available at RevZilla.com. So the Alpinestars Stella SP-2 V2 are the latest iteration of a glove that came out back in 2012. So they are tested and proven, rider approved. People love these gloves, and the reason why they love them is because at around $140, you're getting a really beefy street glove that you could potentially even take to the track. So definitely for the aggressive rider. And around $140, like, you really can't beat that. So let's get into the sizing first before we get into the construction of the glove. I'm typically an extra small. These are an extra small. They fit me pretty well, so true to size. One thing to note with Alpinestars, their fit is a little bit more narrow, so I would just keep that in mind. But these are leather and they're goat leather, so they're gonna break in pretty well over time. Of course though, if you have any concerns about fit, orders over $39 ship for free. And as always, if you want to see what other women's gloves are available at RevZilla, click and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So getting into the construction. So again, its main construction is going to be goat, and there's going to be some Clarino worked in, and Clarino is a synthetic suede. Now if we start at the cuff, make our way down, you have this full leather cuff with a bit of perforation here, and then the Alpinestars logo. Along the knuckle here, you're going to have a semi-floating cuff, and the reason why we say semi is because it's not completely separated here, but there is a bit of a give. And then it's foam backed, which makes it really comfortable. One of the things that I typically struggle with when I get a hard knuckle in a glove is that if it doesn't have enough foam padding, it can be really harsh against your knuckle, especially when you're breaking them in. With these, don't even feel it's there, which is awesome. The other thing that's notable about the knuckle is that it is carbon, but it's also CEKP level 1. So if you want that safety peace of mind, these are a great option for you. Now, along the fingers here, you have some accordion stretch and these foam reinforcements here. Now, one thing that I'll call out is that Alpinestars has the pinky finger bridge, which we really like from that, and it's to prevent this finger from getting all tangled about and potentially harming yourself. One thing that I'll mention though is that you see accordion stretch on all fingers but the ring finger. And personally, I would have maybe opted to do them on all of them, just because when I do kind of, tighten my grip here, it hurts a little bit here, and that'll break in over time, so it'll just be in the beginning, but it would have been nice to see accordion throughout all the fingers from the bat. Now, before we look at the inside of the palm, let's look at the side here. You'll see that there is Clarino, covering this outer seam here. And that's strategic, right? In the event of a crash, you don't want that seam to hit the ground right away. You want something protecting it, which is why they're doing that. Now, on the inside of the glove, first thing I'll call out is that you do have a Touch Tech index finger, which is pretty awesome, just so you don't have to take your gloves off. If you're riding somewhere, you get a little bit lost, you can just click your phone. And then in terms of the rest of the fingers, you have a little bit of light perforation, but nothing too crazy. Where you're really getting that perforation is on the inside, along the fourchette, so in between the fingers there, getting a little bit of a cool down. Now the rest of the palm is mostly goat, but you have a digital goat, so there's an imprint there to give you a more tactile grip right here, right where you'll be gripping the controls. You'll also get some nice stretch along the inside, like the crook of the thumb, and that's something that we're seeing a lot from Alpinestars lately, and I really like that because it makes it less tight here. Sometimes you get new gloves and you try to pull your hands apart, and it's really just uncomfortable. You feel a little bit stifled. Having that stretch is really nice off the bat. The other thing that I'll call out along the palm is the Clarino goes all, or rather a little bit inside, and you have some foam padding, which is really nice. Now, if this was a race or true track glove, you'd have a flap here of leather covering this double wrist closure, but you don't. So again, this is why this is mostly street glove that you can potentially take to the track or do some aggressive riding with. So double Velcro closure here gets this a nice tight fit. So all in all, in terms of a street glove, this is aggressive, but still pretty simple, right? And it fits really well. Again, I like the foam backing with the KP level 1 knuckle, so you have the safety peace of mind as well. And for $140, it's pretty much a steal. So that's my opinion. But if you want to see what other women have to say about the Alpinestars Stella SP-2 V2 gloves, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device and see what they're saying in the reviews at RevZilla.com. If you want to speak to one of our lady gear geeks, give us a call at 877-792-9455 or shoot us an email at cs@RevZilla.com. Thanks for taking a look at the Alpinestars Stella SP-2 V2. I'm Alessandra. I'll see you on the road.